Audience, what will happen if all moms in the world are stay-at-home moms? Or can you imagine if all moms in the world are career women who mostly spend her time on the job rather than her family? Good evening, smart moms. Welcome to M Talk Show. I'm Vanny, a host for today's event. This channel was created as a virtual community for all moms in the world to express her thoughts, aspirations, ideas, or just share her feelings. Today, we are going to listen and grab the insight from stories of working mom. I recommend you to stay tuned until the end because I believe we will get many benefits from our speaker tonight. The speaker is one of English SpeakUp Center teacher who has many experiences in education industries, especially as an English teacher for more than 3 years. On the other hand, she is a mom for a happy child who always take care of her son as well as her career. She believes always start her day with a cup of positivity. Ladies, please join me in welcoming Michelle Ho. Hi, Michelle. I'm happy to see you here. How are you feeling today?
I am feeling great. Thank you for having me here.
Yeah. Michelle, as I know you just have a baby, right? How old is he?
I am actually. Thank you very much, Funny. He is a bright little boy, almost 8 months old.
Oh.
So, yeah, has started eating solids. He's such a great eater. A very fuzzy sleeper, though, but that is all babies, I would say.
Okay, I see your profile picture. I see your son, I think, from your profile picture in WhatsApp. He is very cute.
Thank you.
From my experience before, having a baby is very tired, right? So how could you manage your time for your baby and your work?
Yes. Yeah, you have been in this position long before I am right now, right? So it's it's a never ending work. You know how babies are very dependent, not just to their mothers, but also to the fathers as well. They need your, as you can hear,
Yeah.
in the
Yes,
background.
I'm here.
That is my husband trying to calm my baby down. So it's we always need to tend to his needs 24/7, and it's been fun, sometimes frustrating, but mostly fun, trying to understand his character, trying to understand what he likes and he dislikes. And yeah, it will be a lie to say that I did not have any, turbulation trying to balance with taking care of a baby and work. But along the way, I think you find your way around it. You will find your way
Yeah.
around it. You will find balance. You would find how to give up certain expectations and do what you do to keep everyone in the house happy, including yourself.
Yeah. I feel you. I feel you. Sometimes it's very fun, but sometimes very tired, right?
Exactly.
And I think it's very tricky to manage your time well. But may I know, do you enjoy with your double main roles? And or are you actually fed up?
To be honest, of course, there are days where I can't help but curl myself, at the corner of a room. There are days where you definitely would feel overwhelmed with the amount of duty and work to yeah to do your work, but also trying to find time and also think about your baby, things that he needs to eat, his schedule, trying to match his schedule with our schedule, which sometimes doesn't make any sense. But you will learn the pace. I'm still trying to find my pace, to be honest. So I try to enjoy the double main roles. It makes me, this is the first time ever that I felt very needed and important, not just in my professional career, but also to another human being. So the feeling is definitely very special.
Yeah. Yeah, you try to enjoy, right? Yeah, I can see with your smile today,
Oh, you
think
flatter me too
positively.
much. You flatter me too much. I love the show.
Yeah. What made you choose to keep working, Michelle?
So I am so I'm aware that some women out there and new moms out there are have no other options to jump right into work because of financial reasons. I am one of the lucky or fortunate ones who did not have that kind of pressure. But you know the main reason why I chose this decision is mostly based on my own personality. I was raised in as a first-born daughter in an Asian family, which you know I was raised as someone who needs to keep working, doing something, being active, producing something. So once I became a housewife and a mom, there is this part inside of me, in my heart, where I feel like I haven't accomplished enough in a day if I didn't do my work, what I love doing. If I'm not teaching, it feels like a part of me is missing. Like I was lost for the first 3 months during my maternity leave. I love basking in the new feeling of being a new mom, connecting and bonding with my newborn baby who was so sweet. But at the same time, I feel like, is that it? Like we put the baby to bed, we nurse him, we give him a bath, and that's it. It's already night. Like what was that? So it's the longing inside of me that wants me to strive to also continue to have a career so that my son could have not just his dad but also his mom to look after, to look at. Like, yeah, this is what you need to do. You work and you live your life to the fullest.
Okay. So your reason is how to be keep productive, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Let me go back a bit to the past when you were still single. Was this your dream before you decided to get married?
I do. It has been it's always been in my goal that I would teach and keep this as a long-term career, that I would be doing this all the way until I retired, maybe not even retired, like half retired, to do voluntary work, which also will include teaching and doing volunteer activity in the educational field. So yeah, this is the kind of life that I've been imagining to have since I was a single lady. And lucky for me that my husband is very supportive to this decision, and also is hands on with the baby. Vanny, like he is so great
Yeah.
with kids. he he knows how to do every single thing aside from nursing the baby.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest, I am surprised with your answer because mostly I think the woman have dream be a big 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 nyonya.
Oh, yeah, the lady of the house, the serve.
Yeah.
I
Lady.
Yeah, yes. I I feel so sometimes when I'm too tired and too exhausted. Yeah, I dream of that. What kind of life would it be? How wonderful! What a wonderful place that I could have. But this is the choice that I made. So you have to deal with the repercussions of the say choices, right?
Yeah. Okay. But I just curious. Have you ever been in a difficult situation where
Mhm.
you have to choose between your career or your family?
Um, if this came close to what you're asking, before coming to uh, Casey Speak Up Center, I was working in another place. And by the end of 2021, they were planning to open offline classes. At that point, I was in turmoil. I kept thinking about what would happen. Would I still be able to go offline even though my baby is still breastfeeding? Would that be a sacrifice that I was able to make? And the answer is no. The answer is
Yeah, yeah.
no. Though I love that work, I love that place very, very much. But it is another parting, another parting ways that you need to accept, right? You need to understand that not just moms, but every single individual who lives in this whole world, you cannot have everything. And it would be very selfish of you if you try to push everything that you want into certain situations. So I made that sacrifices. I made that decision. I choose my family over my career, but this is where it got us.
Yeah.
So I would say that it is a sacrifice worth making for.
Yes, I can imagine the situation, and it's very hard for sure. But happy for you, you can get it through now, right?
Mhm.
uh, Michelle, I'm a working mom also, and I always need someone to help me do my daily activities in my home or in my office. And I believe you have the supporter as well, right? Who are they?
Mhm. So I mentioned earlier that my husband is, props to him. I never had any big expectation. I always thought that with the experiences and stories I've heard from people around me, how mothers usually felt lonely, I am very grateful to say that I feel like I always have him as my backup. My
Mm,
mom, my mother-in-law support system is a huge part. And I would say to you and our listeners that we should not be, you should not feel bad about asking for help. I don't know if you remember this. There is the saying that goes, it takes a village to raise a kid, right? You can never do things on your own. It's more complicated than what it seems from social media. So yes, gather support system, those who will not criticize you, those who will not judge you, those who will respect your boundaries and your house rules. It's really important. So keep them close. Keep
yeah.
them close and be appreciative towards them too.
Thanks to your husband, your mom, your mother-in-law, their support, it's very meaningful for you,
Very
right? Yeah.
meaningful.
Yeah. If they are is watching this talk show, what will you say to them?
Gosh, you're gonna make me cry. it's always hard to say the right words, right? Um, Thankful, very, very thankful for every single advices, and also uh, apologetic, because the thing about our moms, we come from two different generations. There are things that they believe I should be doing that I am not doing. But the goal is the same, right? We want to raise our children to be the brightest, the happiest kids on earth. Though of course there are differences of arguments and I would say opinion in parenthood. So I do feel apologetic for that, and very grateful, very thankful, just hoping that they are blessed with a long life, so they will be able to watch my son grow up and have a lot of time, lots of quality time with him.
Your message very touching for me.
Oh, thank you. No, it's I feel like it's something that we that every mom or mom to be is feels, right? So yeah.
um, as you mentioned before, you try to enjoy with your double main role. But I just want to know, are there the things that make your envious
Mhm.
from stay-at-home mom?
I feel like this question, there are things that, you know, the neighbors' grass are always greener. So
Yes,
I envy
always
those.
green.
Yeah, I envy moms who gets to spend 24/7 with their children. Do you know how hard it is, funny, when you are teaching, focusing on your children, and then your nanny right across the room with your baby giggling? I want to know what he's laughing at. I want to be a part of that fun. But I couldn't. I need to be professional in my job. I feel like that's also the thing that, stay at home moms would miss about us, working moms, that, oh, you get to have an interaction with an actual human that can reply to you. How nice. So it goes both ways. Being envious is a given. We're all human. We want something that we cannot have, and it's completely normal. But at the end of the day, you have to appreciate what you have. It's what, yeah, so that's what
Yes,
gets me, overcome the jealousy that
yes,
would
I
sometimes
agree
be
with you.
true. Mhm.
I agree with you. And my last question, Michelle, what is your message for all moms who have decided to be a stay-at-home moms, or for all moms who have double roles as you do?
I've been a mom for less than 8 months, so I'm not sure if I could give an appropriate message or calming words. But mm, whether you're a stay-at-home mom, whether you're a working mom, I know for a fact that your love for your child is as big, just as big, right? You deserve the love, you deserve the care, you deserve the appreciation that sometimes we do not get. And stay strong. Some days might be hard, but it will pass. Some days you might feel overwhelmed, but it's going to be so worth it to see the development and, the growth of your child. And if you ever feel like me, missing parts of, you know parts of life that my child are having because I'm working, know that there will be a lot more time to make up for it in the future, especially when they grow up already and they can talk to you. They will come to you. They will let you know how how their day went at school. That's something that I'm very, very looking forward. Actually, funny. I can't wait for my son to grow old enough so that we can have the silliest or the most meaningful conversation later. For now, he's still learning how to crawl. He hasn't crawled yet. So it's still a long journey for me. But to the moms out there, thank you very much for your hard work in every single day, every single minute, every single second.
Yes, I believe that your son will be a son who proud of your hardworking, proud of you as a working mom, can help your son growing old as well, and then can provide him with all the best that you can do. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you for being here and sharing to us today.
Thank you for
It's
having me.
very,
It's been a pleasure. It's been such an honor, Fanny.
yeah, it's very inspiring for me, and I believe every smart mom here has got many inspiration from your story. And smart moms, sometimes be a working mom is not an option, but in reality that we should face it. Uh, if it comes to us, just accept it with a grateful heart, enjoy the moment, and find your true supporters. Make sure they know your condition, your needs, your feelings, so they do what you expect from them. Being a working mom or a stay-at-home mom, both of them is a gift. Whatever the roles that you are entrusted to you, give your best. Be a best mom, be best entrepreneur, be a best career woman as you could. I'm Fanny, signing out from M2M channel. See you in the next talk show. Bye.